and then we'll see where you guys can, how you guys can apply, okay? So, Professor Lindahl, you. So look, this is a situation, okay, where you're trying to move their arm across your body, but at the same time, their head goes to the opposite side. But sometimes, okay, you get it all the way across, and they're going to be moving their head down to defend themselves, and you just kind of can't get it from here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move it across, all right, and I'm just going to grab this right here, and I'm going to push it right down into my hip, okay? As my left knee comes up on his back, and I'm going to keep him bent over. You see how I'm going to grab his wrist, and I'm just going to hip away as I twist, and it's basically a key lock, okay? But you have to have his arm, so you have to make sure that his arm is still over your arm. That's the key.
You're still holding on to the belt?
I was, but then I let go. Because I'm gonna, basically, what happens is this.
Already.
Yeah, so what happens basically is this, is that I'm moving it across this way here. I can't quite get him this way. I just take my hip, move it this way, and pull him right in this pocket, right there. Okay, because we're here. And I'm just pushing it down into my hip, and he's kind of stuck. Because my left knee is sandwiching him and keeping him down, as I basically have a key lock, okay? He can't straighten it really. I have his fist here, okay? Can you straighten it? Can you pull it out? Okay? And it's stuck in my hip, okay? Because my right knee is right below his chin. And my left knee is pressing down. So his elbow's stuck here, or here, whichever way. And I'm just gonna corkscrew and rotate to the right as I key lock his arm. Okay, just be careful because it's very torquey. But your legs, let's see how high my legs are. Okay, and I'm pinching my knees to keep his posture broken. Because if I'm here, okay, and he postures up, you start moving your head up. Okay, I kind of have it, but I don't have the right angle. And if he straightens his arm out, then I have to go to something else. But at least I know his both hands are on the same side of the body. Okay, so one more time. Okay, off the same. Control it here. Look, hips up. You pull it across here. Look, hip, shoulder, hip. It just falls right into that little kind of pocket right there, okay? And my left hand goes on his hand, and I crunch down from here as I pinch my knees, so I can have a nice lever here, and my elbow pinches here. Everything pinches as I look over my right shoulder, and I arch away. Slowly, so that I don't torque his arm well. Okay? Make sense? So the right hand is basically here. And all you're doing is keeping it on your chest. Yes. It's not even my chest. I'm here and I'm keeping it down so he can't straighten it out. Because if I don't do this and he straightens it out, his really only defense is straightening it out. And if he does that, it's fine because I can come up towards the back and all that kind of stuff. But if I can, I want to get that submission because your lapels are very, very important here because it's keeping control of his arm here. Yeah. And as I move across here, I also have this potential here. Okay. And then it's a world of kind of, it's a choke, it's potentially what do you call it, key lock here, maybe I'll go in here. And get this from the bottom as we did yesterday. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can do. And it's wonderful because you have this lapel. Because if he gets his arm under my arm here and I lose it, I can begin to use that as a collar and attack chokes and so forth. And I can pull it this way, I can pull it this way, and just a whole lot. But I just want you guys to get that key lock so you have an option for when he tilts to the left, you have the arm lock. If he stays across the body, you have the key lock. Right? His elbow should be in your right hip, and you should be literally on your side, sandwiching your knees and breaking the posture down. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Stop.